I only have one thing that I want to do in this video today, and let me show you what it is and why I'm doing it. Here's the look at the gallery. The gallery is just my living room, okay? Here's the house, right? Sorry, it's super dark in here. This used to be like the living room. Well, now it's the living room. Anyway, so this is the gallery. It's just the living room, right? Which is awesome. And most of it, for the most part, is pretty organized. You know, I bought this really huge thingy here, bookshelf, that has all my gear. This area is not quite as organized as I like, but if we go tank by tank, every setup is very clean. The 14-gallon tank, obviously the 45 is not set up yet. We have the seahorse macroalgae tank, which has been nicely organized. The 24-gallon reef tank is slick looking. I mean, every single thing is slick looking. And then we get to the 40-gallon breeder, but I know it's a little dark. Give me a sec. Let me put some lights on. Let me take it in close so you can see. It's kind of hard to tell right now, but it is a complete mess. Let me take you in here one sec. Okay, we're going to do a walkthrough of the problem here. Let's start back here. A while ago, I had to add a new pump, right? So I have two pumps in here. I have the Reef Breeders RP-M right here, and then I added this Reef Octopus pump. Is that what it is? Octo? I forget what they call it. But I just stuck it in here, and the wires are just sitting on the floor. Then take a peek back here. I don't even know if you can see. Let's get some more light here. Okay. Can you even see back there? It is such a cluster. It's all wires and UV sterilized. I mean, look at that. It is such a huge mess, and I can't live like that. Okay, so the UV sterilizer needs to go. And the UV sterilizer doesn't need to go, I mean, it needs to be mounted somewhere else. Then we're gonna move over, starting on the left side. If we look down here, let me increase the ISO a little bit. I have ceramic media down here that has never been rinsed, and there's just a lot of filth and dirt. So we're going to scrub all of this out and rinse the ceramic media. Then we go to the next chamber. In here where the protein skimmer is, I have the protein skimmer, which belongs here, and then I have this biopellet reactor, and the biopellet reactor pump, and the skimmer pump, and the UV sterilizer pump, and the return pump is making this tank hot. Like, that's as cool as I can possibly get this tank, even with a fan, which, by the way, is also disgusting, so that needs to be changed. But I have wires going everywhere, just filth inside of here, and then in the final chamber, I have just a plethora in the back of tubes and wires. This pump right here, which you can barely see, which is for the UV sterilizer, and I have an additional pump back here as well, I can't even see it, which goes up, and it powers the refugium, which I haven't even looked at with the lights on, because I have the lights on at night in months. And then we go over here to the corner, and none of the wires are working anymore. There's no labels. So we're going to do a gigantic clean out and organization to make this quarantine tank look as slick as the rest of the gallery. So stay tuned. Here we go. I think we need to start by separating the sump from the tank. Leave life support on for the tank, but obviously I need to separate the sump completely. So let's see here. I'm going to turn off the UV pump, UV sterilizer, the Kessel's off, and then I think I need to turn off my ATO, my skimmer, then to turn off the return pump, off. Leave the wave maker on, Oh wait, we need to turn off. Shoot, I need to turn this off. How about I just unplug this for now? See, this is the problem. I don't know where everything is. So we're just gonna unplug this. Unplug this. I think that's pretty much it. A couple more checks, and then we're just gonna start. I think we're gonna just pull everything out and go from there. Okay, I got all of the gear out. Can you tell? It's all over here, and I have it in the kitchen. And now all I'm gonna do is I pulled all the wires out, all the ones that I could pull out, and now it's just scrubbing, and then I'm gonna try to suck everything out. I pulled out the macro algae as well right here because I'm gonna give it a rinse. It has a lot of green algae growing on it. But let's go ahead and do a serious clean. I'm gonna use an MJ1200 pump to pull it out, to pull all this crap out, and we'll show you a little before and after, and then I have a huge amount of vinegar soaking to do after that, but stand by, here we go. Of course, like some kind of idiot, I'm grossly underestimating how long this will take. I got most of the water and the gunk out. So for the most part, it is empty inside. Here, see? Empty, 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 empty. At least the main compartment's here. I need to go get the vinegar soak started with all the gear and then sweep out with a little towel a little bit more of the gunk on the bottom and then organize the UV sterilizer. I think I'm gonna try to somehow hang it from the top, and then we'll tackle the wire organization here. This is gonna be several hours, but it'll be so many less nitrates and just cleaner and will fit with everything else in the gallery. I'm not gonna do like a huge soak because I just don't have that kind of time, but we're gonna do a huge rinse off of all the gear. It's just this kind of stuff, you know? Like, look, see, everything's just covered in gunk. So really I just need to rinse everything off. Ugh. You see it? Look, I sliced my freaking finger open. Acrylic is so, ow, so freaking sharp. Urgh. This is not my most favorite part of this hobby. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this cupboard. Oh, it's just nasty. Ugh. That is significantly cleaner. Oh, nasty. I think these are still good. I just think I'm gonna rinse them out in some RODI water. Coming, guys. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. See, this was for the refugium pump. But like it was so clogged up, it probably was pumping barely any water. Oh goodness! Oh, I need to. Here she is. I filled it with salt water. And I'm just gonna give them a good rinse. Oh, that cut on my finger is killing me. And I got all the wires out as well from the back. So the back section now, which used to just be cluttered, has no wires in it, which is good. The thing I need to do, I think, before I move on, I mean, I have a huge pile of wires that I'm gonna have to figure out where they go. I also have an extra Wi-Fi outlet, which I think I'll install. But what I need to do is take the UV sterilizer, which was just sitting down there, and I think I'm just gonna get some zip ties, whatever you call those zip ties, and I think I'm just gonna zip tie them to the tubing. I hope it doesn't put too much strain on it. You know, I actually think instead of the zip ties, I might have some more of those PVC holders, you know what I mean? Those huge PVC holders that I use in the other tank that could just put it onto the wall, even though it's drywall, as long as I don't move it around too much. It's gonna be in here. Hold on, I gotta put the camera down one second. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go look over here. I knew I had some of these things. These are what I'm talking about. I don't know if they're the right size though. They might be too big, but if they're too big, they could still hold it if I was able to fit two on. So it could balance. I don't know. Okay, definitely too big. That's not gonna work, so maybe the zip ties will be the best option. That's unfortunate. I just spilled water all over the floor onto my electronics, so that sucks. I didn't drain this like some sort of idiot. Of course, I mean, I didn't destroy anything. Spilled it on this, on my controller. Thanks. This, I think. You know, I actually have one of these, sorry, I don't have the good mic on, so it's going to sound like crap. Well, that's the wrong one. Oh, it's too tiny. Got it mounted. It works, but I can't remember which one's the in, which one's the out. Let me look that up real quick. Check out this new cut. What an idiot. I cut myself with this. This thing is so sharp, and I just wasn't paying attention. Oh my gosh. I always make fun of my wife for getting cuts like this, and now I'm the one slicing and dicing myself today. It's been a few hours already that this has been offline, so it's hot here today. It's like 110, so it's getting warm inside. So I think I need to get this back online. I've already, I haven't reinstalled it, but I've installed the UV sterilizer, got the pump attached for the refugium, and got the pump attached for the return pump. So I think I just need to fill this up with water, turn on the return pump at least, and get things going, and then we'll come back after lunch and finish up with this. I've got to clean up this mess because I keep just stepping over myself, which is super annoying. So what we're going to do here is we are going to do a rinse of the macro. I've already pulled off the worst of like the green algae and stuff. We're going to give it a rinse over here and then just put it straight back in there. So I think we'll just take it like this and just give it a few shakes. It's full of pods and stuff, and I'm not really thrilled about getting rid of the pods. We'll just rinse it, and then we'll just put it in there. It looks pretty good, actually. Way cleaner than it was, that's for sure. All right, wire organization. No, mess cleanup. Yeah, I'm trying to block it right now. It's done. I finished. I stopped filming all of it just because it was taking me way too long in the wire management, and then I had to pick up my dog, which was spayed today. But anyway, it's finished. We remounted the UV sterilizer. We completely drained the sump and cleaned it. We washed all of the pumps, all of the gear, redid the wire management, and I think it looks fantastic. And we were able to remove the carbon pellets and the pump, so that should help with the temperature. So let me show you guys. Are you ready? Here you go. Job done. Next job, macroalgae arrive for the seahorse tank. So stay tuned. Those are coming soon. Take care, everybody. See you next time.